Ah, yes, tennis. The noble art of smashing fuzzy yellow balls across a net while pretending not to have shoulder issues. If you're a tennis player, pro, weekend warrior, or just in it for the outfit, you've probably met tight hips, angry wrists, and that one hamstring that screams during every backhand. So, welcome to Yoga for Tennis Players, where we don't just stretch for Instagram aesthetics, we actually fix things like your serve, your spine, and maybe your dating posture. In this flow, we'll open up your shoulders, unlock your thoracic spine, soothe your wrist, and yes, release the rage stored in your glutes from that last lost tie break. Grab a mat or just pretend you have one. Let's serve up some actual mobility and maybe a little soul rehab while we're at it. Come into a comfortable seated position, crossing your legs gently. Let your hands rest on your knees. Close your eyes, feel the ground beneath you. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it go through the mouth. Arrive here and now. This is your time. No rush, no pressure, just presence. Slowly begin to rotate your neck, drawing circles with your nose. Take your time. Inhale as the head lifts. Exhale as it lowers. This simple movement helps release tension in the neck and shoulders, improves blood circulations to the brain, and gently awakens the spine. Switch directions when you're ready and let the movement be fluid, like water. You're not forcing, you're exploring. Cross your arms in front of you and bend the elbows, giving your shoulder blades a gentle hug. Make sure your elbows are in line with your shoulders and slowly begin to move your rib cage, right, then left, and then forward and back. Keep your sitting bones grounded. Let the movement come from your obliques, your side body. Your shoulders stay soft and parallel to the floor as you gently steer the space around your spine. Breathe into the motion, staying present with each shift. Extend your arms forward and begin to gently rotate your wrists inward and outward, releasing tension from gripping the racket and quick serves. Now interlace your fingers, turn your palms to face the ceiling, and stretch your arms all the way up. Feel the space open through your wrists, arms, and sides. Reach your right arm across to the left. Hook it with your bent left arm to deepen the stretch. Feel the release through your shoulder and upper back, where all those four hands lift. Breathe into the stretch and switch sides when you're ready. Interlace your fingers behind your back and extend the arms to open the chest. Bring your hands to rest on your right waist and move your right elbow pointing back. Then move it pointing forward. Feel that deep shoulder and upper chest stretch. Perfect after a full day of swinging four hands. Come back to center and repeat the same on the other side. Inhale, lift both arms overhead, spine tall, heart lifted. Exhale, bend the right elbow and place the right palm behind your upper back. Now take the left arm behind you, thumb pointing down, and bend the elbow, reaching the left fingers up to meet the right fingers in a gentle bind behind you. Let your spine stay long and chest softly open. Now release the grip and transition into revolve Anjali Mudra, pressing both palms together behind your back, one elbow pointing down, the other up. Inhale as you gently arch your spine. Exhale as you round, creating a soft wave through your back. Then release and reverse. Interlock the fingers behind your back. Stretch the arms back and open through the chest. Now return to revolve Anjali Mudra. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round your back. Hold it with steadiness, letting your breath flow smoothly. Finally, release both hands and place both palms down close to your sitting bone. Extend both arms back, shoulders open. tailbone out, chest forward. Then swipe both arms front, round your back, navel to spine, tailbone in, and do it for 2 rounds. Come into a tabletop position, shoulders stacked over wrists, hip over knees. Let's give your hard-working wrists some well-deserved attention. Start with your fingers pointing forward. Rock your body gently back and forth, stretching through the wrists and forearms. Feel that length build with each pass. Slow, controlled, steady. Now turn your fingers to the sides. Shift side to side, massaging into the outer and inner lines of the wrist. Perfect for improving lateral mobility. Crucial for your forehead and backhand control. Rotate your fingers back to face your knees. Begin slow, circular movements, clockwise and counterclockwise. This direction opens up the deep forearm fascia, helping prevent strain from repetitive racket work. Flip your palms down, backs of the hands on the mat. Fingers still facing the knees. Take a few gentle circles here. Yes, it's intense but golden for strengthening the wrist extensors. Now curl your hands into fist, knuckles pressing down. Shift forward and back again, building resilience and stability. Then roll onto the tops of your knuckles, creating a full circle through the wrist. Repeat this movement 3 or 4 times as if polishing the joints with breath. This sequence may look simple, but for tennis players, it's a game changer. Stronger wrists mean better control, more powerful serves, and less risk of injury. Breathe deeply, keep your movements intentional and light. Return to tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll begin with 3 rounds of cat and cow to wake up the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, gaze forward, cow pose. Exhale, round your back, draw the belly in, tuck the chin, cat pose. 2 more rounds. Feel the rhythm of breath massaging the spine. The spinal articulation helps improve posture, build breath awareness, and unlock tension from the back and shoulders. Especially helpful after repetitive serves and rallies. Return to a neutral spine. Now take a deep inhale. Sweep your right arm up to the sky, opening the chest. Exhale. Thread the right arm underneath the left. Gently rest the right shoulder and right cheek on the mat. Keep both knees bent. Inhale, lift the left arm up, then extend it overhead along the mat. On the next breath, sweep the left arm forward, then around. Rest the left palm on your right thigh. Now bring both palms together in Anjali Mudra in front of the chest. This twist releases the thoracic spine, improves shoulder mobility, and resets your core, the areas overworked in forehand and backhand swings. Now lift the left knee off the mat. Extend the left leg straight behind you. Inhale, raise the left arm again, and exhale. Reach it forward, then circle it back to the right thigh. Find Anjali Mudra in front of the chest once more, steady and strong. Unwind gently. Return to tabletop and flow through cat and cow again. 1 full round to neutralize. Now copy past the flow for the other side. This pose is a game changer for shoulder and thoracic spine health. It targets deep spinal rotation, helping to release stiffness in the upper back caused by repetitive tennis movements like serving, smashing, or swinging. It also decompresses the shoulder joint, improves scapular mobility, and stretches the posterior chain, especially the rear delts, rhomboids, and lats. The bound variation adds gentle resistance to activate the core and improve coordination between the upper and lower body. The extended leg variation increases balance and control while mimicking contralateral engagement, often used during dynamic on-court play. Altogether, it enhances mobility, recovery, and neuromuscular awareness, helping tennis players move more fluidly and reduce injury risk. Now tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back into your first downward dog. Feel the weight shifting, heels reaching, hands rooting. Start to gently pedal through the legs, easing into the calves and hamstrings. Feel the back of your body waking up. Now shift into half down dog, lowering your elbows down. Great for building shoulder strength and control. Glide toward into plank, then press back to down dog. Let's repeat that flow for 3 rounds. Smooth and steady, the sequence builds strength in the arms and core, keeping the back of the legs open. Now lift your right leg high into a 3-leg dog, opening through the hips. Step it forward into a strong low lunge, planting your foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge with the right leg forward. Arms sweep up, then interlace the fingers behind you. Open the chest, arms extend back, heart lifts. Exhale, palms down. Shift the hips back into half split, lengthening through the hamstrings. Return to lunge. Back knee lifts, left palm down. Right arm reaches up. Gentle twist to the right. Now switch the twist. Right palm down, left arm up. Then reach the left arm overhead and sweep it behind your back. Bind both hands as you wrap around the right thigh, deepening the opening through the chest and shoulders. Release the bind. Twist the torso to the left into a wide leg fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Grab the ankles and fold deeper, letting the crown of the head melt toward the mat. Now repeat the same flow to the other side with the left leg forward, low lunge, half split, twist, bind, and fold. This dynamic flow helps open the hip flexors, hamstrings, and quadriceps, which are often tight in tennis players due to explosive movements and quick directional changes. The chest opening low lunge with interlaced fingers improves shoulder mobility and postural awareness, countering the rounded shoulders that can come from holding a racket or leaning forward during play. The twisting lunges enhance spinal flexibility and core strength, which are crucial for rotation movements during serves and ground strokes. The binding variation increases shoulder range of motion and encourages thoracic spine rotation, aiding a more fluid swing. And finally, the wide leg forward fold lengthens the adductors and hamstrings, decompresses the spine, and improves circulation in the lower body, restoring balance after intense footwork and lateral lunges on the court. Back to down dog, and then lift the right leg high, and then swing it forward into lizard pose. This deeply opens the hip flexors and groin, which helps relieve tightness from all those sudden lateral movements on the court. Shift into half split, lengthening the hamstrings and calves, key for better lunges and preventing strains during quick sprints or back pedals. Back to lizard to gently reinforce hip mobility, then return to half split again, building flexibility through dynamic repetition. Now straighten the right leg. Swing it wide to the right into three-leg dog. Activate the core, shoulders, and glutes, all essentials for powering serves and maintaining core agility. Return to down dog. Take a moment, then repeat the same sequence on the left side, balancing strength and mobility evenly across both legs and hips. Back again to downward dog, and then gently shift back to tabletop position, and then melt your heart toward the mat in puppy pose. This deep shoulder opener is gold for tennis players, releasing tension from overhead serves and forehands while gently stretching the spine and upper back. Come back to tabletop, lower down slowly into a soft baby cobra, waking up the spine, strengthening the lower back, and opening the chest. Flow into a fuller cobra pose, then slide the forearms forward for Sphinx. A grounded back bend that supports posture, relieves tight abs, and strengthens the spine. Now lift into whale pose, expanding the chest, engaging the upper back, and building openness through the shoulders and arms. Finally, sink back into extended child's pose, letting the hips, spine, and breathe reset. Now gently lower yourself down onto your back, draw your knees in, then let both knees fall to the right in a supine twist, a soothing spinal rotation that relieves tension through the lower back and rebalances the spine. So important after all that dynamic movement on court. Come back to center and twist to the other side. Let the breath guide you. Now cross your ankle right over your left thigh in a figure 4 stretch. This opens up the glutes and other hips, perfect for tennis players who spend hours lunging and sprinting. Switch sides when you are ready. From here, extend both legs up the wall, or if your wall is currently occupied by furniture or existential dread, just point them to the sky. Now gently rotate those ankles in and out. We are recirculating blood flow and convincing our joints not to mutiny. It's like sending a polite apology to your ankles for every sprint, serve, and awkward side lunge you've ever done. Now melt into Savasana, aka adult nap time, but make it spiritual. Let your body soften like forgotten butter in a warm kitchen. This, my friends, is where all the real yoga happens. Your nervous system is recalibrating, your muscles are whispering thank you, and you are officially allowed to do nothing. Bliss. Then, when you are ready, slowly rise to a simple seated pose. Try not to look too smug about how zen you are now. Give yourself a pat on the back, a wink in the mirror, or at the very least, don't scroll Instagram for 5 minutes. You show up today for your body, your breath, and your badass inner warrior. If you love this flow, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your favorite tennis maid or office chair enthusiast. Namaste. And I'll see you next time, preferably in a slightly less dramatic hamstring situation.